Hi there, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I will be sharing with you from start to finish the process of a collection of wall hangings that I made using air dry clay and yarn from an old jumper. Now the clay that you're going to see was mixed well over a year ago, might have even been 2 years ago thinking about it. And since then it's been in a Tupperware tub on the shelf waiting for me to come up with some sort of light bulb moment and figure out what to do with it. Last week that happened, and to be honest with you, I have never made anything with air dry clay before. I didn't know what I was doing, and you can kind of see that in the video, but I thought I would just film it and share it with you guys in the hope that it will give you some sort of motivation to pick up those projects that you've been putting off and just rid yourself of any judgment or lack of confidence. It doesn't really matter if it doesn't go right, it's kind of a learning curve. So with that being said, let's get into the video. So I initially thought I needed tinfoil for this project, and I really didn't. These were the tools that I used. I think it was over 2 years ago that I mixed this minty green, white and charcoal grey clay together to make a marble effect. And I didn't have a guide, but I knew I wanted to make a Phases of the Moon hanging, so I took 3 balls out from the main pile and rolled them like so. I then cut them out with one of my Stanley knives. Again, didn't have a guide, I kind of just roughly made a circular shape for the first part and just amended when I needed to just refine it. I added some holes, and then I started working on the moon. I wanted to go for a crescent moon. I was actually really happy with how this turned out because, like I said, I haven't used a guide at all throughout this project and it looked quite good. And then I started working on the very last piece, which is just a semicircle, but I knew that I wanted to add tassels at the bottom of it because it was the last piece on the hanging. You have my heart, you have my soul, you have my... So there are all of the pieces for my Faces of the Moon wall hanging, and I got so into it that I made a lot more. And just to make sure that all of the holes were refined, I used this screwdriving tool, and the ones that I didn't film myself actually making, you can see in this little montage here. As I was mixing the clay, it got greyer and greyer, so there are some that just look completely plain, but I'm planning on painting them later on in this video. And then after 24 hours of drying, I then sanded all of them down, and then I guess you could say I resanded the holes again with the screwdriving tool. So once they were all done, I'd read online that you have to seal them with a varnish of some kind. So I used this craft sealer from Hobbycraft just to finish all of them off.